Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the latest aquarium fish trap that has just been released. This is Paul, and today we're going to take a look at the Nyos fish trap that just came in. This is it right here. But before we talk about that, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, feel free to do that. That will actually greatly help me out. All right, so what is this not good for? Well, it's not going to be good for tanks larger than 3 to 4 inches. So if you're looking to catch, larger tanks, my advice to you, and I've done this before in the past and it has always worked, try to capture the fish when lights go out. And so for me, as an example, my lights go off around 10 o'clock. You would have to wait about 1 to 2 hours after lights out before you go in and try to net them out. And so that's how I do it with larger fishes. It's actually not as hard as one may think, especially 1 or 2 hours after the lights has been shut off. The fish is usually in a state where they're much calmer. They'll still move around, but you'll have the ability to easily net them out. But why not do the same thing for small fishes? Well, I found out that for smaller fishes, it's actually harder because they will usually find a hole somewhere to go in and sleep during the night. So it would be hard for you to try to get them out of their hole so that you can catch them with the net. So with that, Nyos has this great solution. I've also used one of their competitors, which is the Ice Cap one, and Ice Cap has 3 different size and models. They have the small, the medium, and the large. And they are pretty good sized, but how they operate is slightly different, and I've had some good results with them and also some bad results with them. Specification on this new fish trap, it's actually 6 inches in diameter, and the opening is about 2.8 inches. And the ends are magnetic on this unit so that you can sandwich it between a glass. All right, so here I am opening the box for the first time, and I am greeted with this manual, and it actually states here glasses 8 to 15 millimeters, and then of course in the back it tells me what's included. So make sure when you open this to read through the instructions. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but read through it just in case you have any questions. Now, at first I thought this was a small unit, but based on what I see here, it was broken down, and it comes in 2 pieces, so it's got to be assembled, and when it's assembled it's actually pretty large. So you have the top piece, the bottom piece, and the magnet, and the top piece is where it's got that air-filled pocket at the top that helps it float. All right, and it comes with this little feeder here. It's used to feed fish into the top slot here. That's where you can put the fish food in to lure in the fish. And here is the finished product assembled. All right, so here's my tank. What we're gonna do is we're gonna see how this Nyos fish trap actually works. Based on what I see here, we're gonna put this end inside the reef tank, and we're gonna hold it to the glass with this piece here. And I have about 3/4 of an inch thick. So I'm gonna put that with this hole facing the top. There's a hole on there right here, just so that you can stick in the food through. Okay, so right away I do notice that it's hard for this magnet to hold the fish trap in place, especially if you have a lot of movement in your tank. So if I remove that and put on this one here, this side glass on the Red Sea is actually thinner, and it actually works on that. If I release this by pulling the magnet, the fish trap will rise up, and that is how it works. The whole idea is that based on that quick action of flipping to the side, the fish would normally dart from side to side. They don't think about going straight up. And so that does not give them the opportunity to try to dart out. So this is actually a good concept and a good design. All right, so I tried a few things here. I have one of these older magnets. I'm not sure where they came from, but I did try this and it didn't work. So I have one of these here. These are the tiger shark algae scrubber. This is probably one of the strongest magnets out there. It's made for 5/8 up to 3/4 inch thick glass. And by using this, I was able to hold the actual fish trap onto this wall. Now, the real challenge here is to sneak up and try to detach this magnet to catch the fish. Oh shit, it didn't work. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch it that round, but after the third attempt, I was actually able to capture the shrimp. And I just had to be patient and give it some time to move around inside the little container before I pull the magnet off. Now here it is, a side view of it in my tank. My tank is, I want to say, about 24 inches deep. So this unit is actually pretty large. If you have a smaller tank like a Nano or like a Reefer 170, it's going to take a lot of space. And you may have to leave it inside your fish tank, possibly a few days, to get the fish accustomed to seeing it before you try using it to capture the fish. Alright guys, that is it for this video, and I appreciate you watching till the end. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below, and I'll see you in the next video.